story of Vasco Nunes de Balboa, who lived from 1475 to 1519. On September 13, 1513, he was the first European to stand and see in the eastern Pacific Ocean. The coastal area was part of what is known today as Panama. He did cross the Isthmus of Panama to reach the shore. His discovery allowed for explorations and conquests all along the western coast of South America. It was Balboa's discovery of the Pacific that led to many of Magellan's. It was Magellan who named the Pacific Ocean Pacifica, meaning peaceful. Balboa had actually named it the South Sea.
In 1492, when Balboa was 17, Columbus had just reached America. Many ships and sailors would return from the New World with stories about the voyages and opportunities for wealth and fame.
In 1501, almost 10 years later, Balboa went on his first voyage from Spain to South America. He landed on what is now Colombia. They were not prepared and didn't have enough men, supplies, or food to start a settlement. Balboa went to Hispaniola, today known as Cuba, and became a farmer there for 8 years. In 1509, he wanted to go on another expedition, but he wasn't allowed to leave because he owed money to a group of men.
A year later, Balboa and his dogs stowed away on a ship going to a new settlement on the Gulf. Things were not going so well, so they moved to the western side where the Indians were more peaceful and established the city of Darien. Today it is known as Panama's Darien province and is one of Latin America's last remaining real wilderness areas. Most of the area is a huge undisturbed rainforest and is very inaccessible. In 1511, Indians told Balboa about a sea on the other side. They would tell stories of golden riches of the Incas that lived there. Balboa still needed to impress the king of Spain and set up an expedition. In September of 1513, with his dog by his side, he led 90 Spaniards and a large group of Indians to find this large ocean he had heard about. 3 weeks later, the Indians told him he could see the ocean from the mountain. Balboa went on his own, and when he reached the peak, he sighted the beautiful blue waters of what is known today as the Pacific Ocean. He descended the mountain, and when the whole group reached the shoreline, they claimed it and all the land that touched it for Spain. They found gold and pearls and took about a month to conquer the area. Balboa sent riches back to Spain to King Ferdinand.
Before the king heard of Balboa's discovery, he had already appointed a nobleman, Davila, as the official governor of Darien. Instead, Ferdinand named Balboa the governor of Panama, and he was to serve under Davila. Davila became very jealous of Balboa's popularity. In 1518, he had Balboa falsely accused of treason, disloyalty, and had Balboa sentenced to death. In January 1519, Balboa, at the age of 44, was beheaded with 4 other people. So sad, so young, and whatever did happen to his dog, Leoncico. In conclusion, Balboa should be inducted into the Explorer Hall of Fame because he was a good guy, loved dogs, and made a major discovery of the Pacific Ocean.
He is still remembered today from the many places named after him, such as Balboa Island near Newport Beach in Southern California and Balboa Park in San Diego, California. Both are big cultural attractions with entertainment, museums, and amusement parks.